Beneath the towering peaks of Réunion Island, nestled between the volcano Piton des Neiges and the immense crater of Salazie, lies a forest unlike any other on Earth. This is the Bélouve forest, a primeval world draped in mist, where every root, every leaf, and every shadow seems to hold a secret. The air here is thick with moisture, a perpetual fog that weaves through ancient tamarind trees, their branches twisted into fantastical shapes and cloaked in a thick carpet of green moss. Walking here feels like stepping back in time, into a forgotten age where nature reigns supreme. But Bélouve is more than just a beautiful landscape. It's a place of deep mystery, a place that whispers tales of things unseen and energies unfelt by the outside world. The name Bélouve itself is a puzzle. In Malagasy, it's said to mean large inheritance, but some locals offer a more chilling interpretation: place where one gets lost. And get lost, people do. The forest is a labyrinth of winding paths, hidden ravines, and sudden drop-offs. The dense fog can descend in an instant, disorienting even the most experienced hikers. Your sense of direction vanishes, sounds become muffled and distorted, and the familiar trail you were just on seems to melt away into the greenery. It's easy to see how legends are born in a place like this. Is it just the challenging terrain and unpredictable weather, or is there something more at play? A subtle force that deliberately misguides those who don't show the forest the respect it demands? Many who have been lost and found here speak of a strange feeling, a sense of being watched, of not being entirely alone, even when no one else is in sight. The flora and fauna of Bélouve add to its otherworldly atmosphere. This is the kingdom of the tamarinds des Horts, ancient trees that can live for centuries. Their gnarled, moss-covered branches create a dense canopy that filters the sunlight, casting the forest floor in an eternal twilight. Ferns of all sizes, from tiny delicate ones to massive tree ferns, unfurl from the damp earth. Wild orchids cling to tree trunks, their vibrant colors a stark contrast to the endless shades of green and brown. The silence here is profound, broken only by the drip of water from leaf to leaf, and the occasional cry of a native bird, like the Réunion cuckoo-shrike, known locally as the chewit-chewit. Its haunting call echoes through the mist, a lonely sound that seems to amplify the feeling of isolation. It's a symphony of nature, but one that plays in a minor key, full of melancholy and suspense. One of the most enduring mysteries of Bélouve is the legend of the Grande-Mère Collie. She is a figure from Réunionnese folklore, a witch or sorceress said to roam the island highlands, especially the dense forests like Bélouve. The stories vary, but they often paint her as a fearsome character who preys on naughty children who wander off alone. Some say she can change her shape, appearing as an old woman or even a beautiful maiden to lure the unsuspecting deeper into the woods. Others believe she is a guardian of the forest, a spirit who protects its sanctity from those who would do it harm. Whether she's a malevolent spirit or a protective deity, her presence is deeply woven into the fabric of Bélouve's identity. Local parents still use her name to warn their children, and many hikers admit to feeling a shiver down their spine when they think of her story while navigating the misty trails. Is she just a fairy tale, or is she the personification of the forest's wild, untamable spirit? Beyond folklore, there are countless personal accounts of strange experiences in Bélouve. People report hearing whispers in the wind when no one is around, seeing fleeting shapes in their peripheral vision, and feeling sudden, inexplicable drops in temperature. Compasses are said to spin wildly in certain areas, and electronic devices mysteriously fail. One popular story tells of a group of hikers who, after becoming lost, followed what they thought was a faint light, only for it to lead them to the edge of a steep cliff before disappearing entirely. They were found the next day, shaken and unable to explain the phenomenon. Skeptics attribute these experiences to the disorienting effects of the fog, altitude, and fatigue. The mind can play tricks on you in such an environment, but for those who have lived it, the feeling is too real, too visceral to be dismissed so easily. They believe the forest has a consciousness, an energy that interacts with those who enter its domain. This feeling is strongest at the Trou de Fer, or the Iron Hole, a massive, breathtaking chasm on the edge of the forest. Multiple waterfalls cascade over 600 meters into this giant green abyss. To stand at the viewpoint, looking down into the mist-filled canyon, is to feel the raw, immense power of nature. The roar of the water is deafening, and the sheer scale of it is humbling. It's a place that commands respect. For many, the Trou de Fer is the heart of Bélouve's mystery. It's a geological wonder, but it feels like more than that. It feels like a gateway to another world, a place where the veil between our reality and another is at its thinnest. The energy here is palpable, a mix of awe and a primal sense of danger. You feel incredibly small, a temporary visitor in a realm that has existed for millennia and will exist for millennia more. The unique ecosystem of Bélouve is also under threat, which adds another layer to its story. Invasive species like the ginger lily and the goyavia, or strawberry guava, are choking out the native flora. Conservation efforts are underway to preserve this UNESCO World Heritage Site, a battle to save this magical world from being lost forever. This fight for survival almost seems to mirror the forest's own mysterious nature. It's as if Bélouve is resisting, using its fogs and its legends to protect itself, to keep its deepest secrets hidden from a world that might not understand or respect them. The mystery of Bélouve isn't just about ghosts or legends. It's about the deep, spiritual connection between humans and the natural world, a connection we have largely forgotten. So what is the truth behind the Bélouve forest? Is it a haunted place, home to ancient spirits and mischievous forces? Or is it simply a magnificent, primeval wilderness whose extreme conditions fuel our imagination and awaken our deepest fears? Perhaps the answer is both. Perhaps the mystery is the point. Bélouve doesn't offer easy answers. It challenges you. It forces you to confront the unknown, both in the world around you and within yourself. It reminds us that there are still places on this planet that are wild, untamed, and full of secrets. And maybe, just maybe, some secrets are not meant to be solved, but simply to be experienced. To walk through the mists of Bélouve is to walk through a living legend, a story that is still being written with every drop of rain and every gust of wind. If you ever get the chance to visit Réunion Island, make the journey to the Bélouve forest. But go with respect. Stick to the marked trails, be prepared for the changing weather, and listen. Listen to the silence, to the call of the chewit-chewit, to the whisper of the wind through the ancient tamarind trees. You might not find answers to the forest's mysteries, but you will undoubtedly find a piece of yourself you never knew was lost. It's a place that stays with you long after you've left its misty embrace. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into one of the world's most enchanting and mysterious forests. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown.